The story starts in 1962. A very large ship called Antonia Grazia is sailing in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. About 600 passengers are on board, traveling to New York. A party is happening on the ship. A beautiful singer is performing, and everyone is enjoying the music, dancing, and having a good time. The passengers are happy and relaxed, unaware that something terrible is about to happen. Just a few minutes later, we see a man in the engine room pull a lever upward. As soon as the lever is pulled, a sharp metal wire suddenly tightens and slices through the crowd. The people's bodies are cut into two pieces. The scene is extremely painful and terrifying, with blood everywhere. A young girl named Katie survives only because she is short, so the wire passes over her head. After this, the story jumps forward 40 years. We see a group of people pulling an old, huge ship with the help of a tugboat. Suddenly, the old ship begins to sink. Seeing the danger, the group leader sends a girl from his team, named Murphy, onto the ship. Her task is to release the old ship from the wire, because if it sinks, their tugboat will sink with it too. When Murphy boards the old ship, she discovers a hole in its lower part. Because of this, water is rapidly filling the ship, and it will sink within 5 minutes. Murphy informs her team leader about the situation. After hearing this, the team leader orders her to cut the wire they are using to pull the ship and immediately leave the ship. Soon, 2 other teammates reach Murphy and also tell her to leave the ship. However, they had spent 3 months searching for this ship, so Murphy is not willing to give up so easily. Seeing this, the 2 teammates above also jump in after her with their tools. Before the ship sinks, the 3 of them weld the hole and stop the water from coming in, saving the ship. Later, they sell the ship in the market and earn a large amount of money, which the team leader then shares equally among all the team members. A man named Jack has been secretly watching these people for a long time and listening to their conversations. He learns that whenever ships disappear in the sea, this group finds them, sells them, and makes money. Jack approaches the group and tells their leader about a ship that has a hidden treasure. He is talking about the same ship where 40 years ago, a stranger pulled a lever and killed everyone on board. The team leader has also heard of this ship, called Antonia Grazia, and says that many people have searched for it, but no one has ever found it. Jack then tells the leader that he knows exactly where the ship is in the sea. He says that if they recover the ship and sell it, they will become rich overnight. As soon as they hear about the money, everyone in the group agrees to the mission.
What do you say?
No.
The very next day, they set off in their tugboat to find the ship Antonia Grazia. After traveling for many days, the group reaches a very lonely and deserted area of the sea. One of the team members picks up a signal that shows a ship is nearby. From this, they realize that the ship lost 40 years ago must be somewhere around here. As they move a little further ahead, a huge ship suddenly appears in front of them. This is the same ship we saw at the start of the story, and it has been missing in the sea for the past 40 years. When the group sees it, they become very happy and believe that selling this ship will make them rich. The team leader tells 2 people to stay on the tugboat and then goes inside the old ship with a few companions to inspect it. As soon as they enter the ship, they hear a very strange sound, which makes them nervous. Still, the team leader tells everyone to keep moving forward. They follow the sound and reach a large clock, where they notice that its hand is still moving. After some time, the clock hand suddenly stops. Seeing this, they feel that something is wrong. Then they continue moving deeper into the ship to explore further. Inside the ship, everything is in ruins. Almost everything is broken, and the iron parts of the ship are badly rusted. As the group moves forward, one of their companions nearly falls through the broken floor. At that moment, Murphy quickly grabs him and stops him from falling. While pulling her companion up, Murphy looks down and sees a girl standing below. This is the same girl who was alone on the ship 40 years ago, in 1962, the one who survived because the wire passed over her head. The strange thing is that even after 40 years, the girl looks exactly the same, as if she has not aged at all, which suggests she is her spirit. As soon as Murphy sees her clearly, the girl suddenly disappears. The group then manages to pull their companion to safety. Murphy is left confused, unsure whether what she saw was real or just an illusion, but the experience leaves her deeply frightened. The ship is very large, so the group continues exploring and reaches the main cabin. While searching, they find a digital watch. This confuses them, because such watches did not exist 40 years ago. After this, they return to their tugboat. The team leader decides that the next day they will tie the ship to the tugboat and take it away. However, the next morning they discover a huge hole in the ship. The team leader says it is impossible to pull the ship in this condition because a lot of water has filled inside. The ship has become much heavier, and trying to tow it now would be very risky, so they decide to first weld and seal the hole. After that, they will remove all the water from the ship, attach it to the tugboat, and then take it away. Everyone agrees with the captain, and they all begin working. Some team members start repairing the hole in the ship, while others search inside for the hidden treasure. While looking for the treasure, Murphy reaches a swimming pool. She is shocked to see it because there are many bullet marks around the pool. As she starts to climb out of the pool, the same girl suddenly appears in front of her again. Frightened by the sight, Murphy loses her balance and falls back into the pool. Her head hits the floor hard, and blood begins to flow, but the water in the pool absorbs it. When Murphy looks up again, the girl is gone, and Jack is standing there instead. Jack then helps Murphy out of the swimming pool. As soon as he comes out, Murphy tells Jack,
I saw that little girl.
Jack tells Murphy that this will be your illusion. There is nothing like that here. After this, the two of them move ahead, and once they leave the area, the swimming pool becomes completely filled with blood. Meanwhile, the team leader finds the captain's cabin of the old ship. When he enters, the room is in very poor condition. He searches the room carefully, but does not find anything important. Then his eyes fall on a table where a bottle of wine and a glass are neatly placed, as if someone was drinking there just moments ago. The team leader picks up the glass and takes a sip. When he looks at the mirror in front of him, he suddenly sees the captain of the old ship reflected in it, and he quickly runs out of the room in fear. Strange events continue to happen on the ship. One of the crew members, named Mark, begins to hear the voice of a female singer echoing through the ship. He follows the voice and reaches the lower deck of the ship, where he finds the female singer. It is the same singer we saw at the beginning of the story. Meanwhile, Murphy and Jack open the gate leading out of the laundry room, and suddenly all the water collected inside rushes over them. The water is filled with many dead bodies. They carefully move forward and find a cabin door that opens in front of them. Inside, Jack finds a very luxurious car and becomes very excited. But Murphy feels that something is not right and wants to leave. Then she notices something moving in another room. When they go closer and move the items covering it, their eyes widen in shock. There is a box full of gold. Murphy immediately calls the others, and when the team arrives, they find 9 such boxes in total, and there were 28 gold plates lying in each box. Seeing this, everyone's happiness because they all became rich overnight. After finding such a big treasure, they decide to leave this ship here and take only gold from here. They put all the gold on their tugboat, and now they prepare to leave from here. The captain who drives the tugboat starts cleaning the engine to start the tugboat, and then we are shown that the valve of the cylinder kept in the tugboat has started on its own, which starts spreading gas in the air. At the same time, Murphy sees the same girl who is running towards her, as if she wants to tell Murphy something, but then someone holds her and pushes her down. As soon as the tugboat's engine is turned on, a huge explosion shakes the entire boat, killing the captain. Now the group is stranded on a deserted ship in the middle of the sea. Everyone is extremely worried because the tugboat they plan to escape on is completely destroyed. One of their companions, Mark, becomes very upset when he looks at a photo of his fiancée. They were supposed to get married in 2 weeks, and now he fears he may never escape from the ship. In his distress, Mark starts drinking some very old wine he finds on the ship. Murphy is also confused and scared because she keeps seeing the same mysterious girl appearing over and over again. Murphy decides to learn more about the girl she keeps seeing. She checks the ship's passenger records and finds out that the girl's name is Katie. While investigating, Murphy reaches Katie's room and notices a locket in the closet. Seeing it makes Murphy very frightened. Gathering her courage, Murphy takes the locket off and sees a picture of Katie's parents standing behind her. Murphy is shocked. Katie tells her not to close the locket, saying that she is seeing her mom and dad after many years. At first, Murphy cannot believe she is talking to a ghost. But when she hands the locket to Katie, it floats beyond Katie's reach, and Murphy finally realizes that Katie is not alive, she is a spirit. Katie then explains to Murphy that many other souls are trapped on the ship, and none of them can be freed until the man who is holding their souls captive is killed. Murphy asks Katie who the man is that has trapped her and the other souls on the ship. As soon as Katie begins to answer, strange insects start crawling from the ceiling. Katie is terrified and warns Murphy to leave immediately, or she will be killed. Then Katie suddenly disappears. Meanwhile, after drinking the entire bottle of wine, Mark begins to feel dizzy. The tables and chairs around him start moving, and everything seems repaired and brand new. Suddenly, the people who were killed on the ship 40 years ago appear alive in front of Mark. They stand around him, clapping, while Mark is in the center. At first, He feels confused and thinks something strange is happening, but then he convinces himself that it must be the effect of the alcohol. The female singer then approaches Mark and starts acting intimately with him. She completely takes control of him, and Mark follows her without thinking, letting her lead him. Foolish Mark does not realize that the singer is trapping him. She stands on the edge of a floor and calls him. When Mark tries to reach her, he falls from the floor and dies. Meanwhile, the team leader is sitting in the captain's cabin of the old ship. Suddenly, he notices that a bottle of alcohol is dripping on its own. After a moment, the spirit of the ship's captain appears in front of him. The team leader becomes very nervous. The captain offers him a glass of alcohol and also shows him a photo of a ship named Lorley. The captain explains that many years ago, a man came to them and told them about the Lorley ship. He said that a huge treasure was hidden on that ship. When they recovered the Lorley ship, they really found all that treasure. The captain shows the team leader another photo and says that it is the man who told them about the Lorley ship. The team leader feels a chill run through him when he sees the photo because the man is none other than Jack. The photo is 40 years old, yet Jack looks exactly the same as he did back then. Now the team leader realizes that Jack is not human, but a ghost. Understanding this, he immediately decides that he must get his team off the ship as quickly as possible. The team leader quickly starts looking for his teammates, but suddenly he sees the same teammate who had died in the tugboat explosion. It is actually the soul of the man killed in the blast, coming to attack the team leader. Terrified, the leader tries to run, but Murphy appears in front of him. The ghost of the teammate disappears, but the team leader now sees Murphy's face as the same teammate who had attacked him earlier. Confused and scared, he attacks Murphy, thinking she is the ghost. Murphy manages to injure his leg to defend herself, but it does little to stop him. Before he can kill Murphy, Jack suddenly appears from behind and strikes the team leader with an iron rod, knocking him unconscious. Jack is the same man who brought them all to the ship. The team leader was the only one who had realized that Jack is not human, but a demon. Knowing this, Jack now turns everyone against the team leader. Jack warns that if the team leader wakes up, he could harm any of them. Everyone believes Jack, so they throw their leader into a tank. With no other choice, they begin repairing the ship according to their plan. Water starts entering the ship through a tunnel, so they weld the tunnel shut and pump out all the water from the ship.
Great work, guys.
Meanwhile, Murphy notices that one of the men is missing. She goes to look for him and sees the spirit of the girl appear again. The girl shows her that the man she is looking for is already dead. The man is Mark, who was killed because of the lady singer. Then the girl places her hand on Murphy's shoulder and transports her back to the night of 1962, when the original massacre happened. That night, everyone on the ship was mercilessly killed by a group whose goal was to steal all the gold on the ship. These people poisoned some passengers and killed them. Others were cut in half by a wire, and some were shot. Even Katie could not escape their cruelty. They took Katie to her room and hanged her. The lady singer was behind the entire plan. She wanted to steal all the gold, and with the help of her accomplices, she killed everyone on the ship. Now all the gold was in their hands. The ship's officer was also working with the lady singer. At her signal, he even killed his own companions. But when he turned, the lady singer shot him as well. The lady singer thought that all the gold was hers since everyone else was dead. However, the mastermind behind the whole plan appeared. He hanged the lady singer with an iron chain and killed her, taking control of the situation. All of this is what the lady singer witnessed. Then she also sees the mastermind behind the whole plan, which shocks Murphy. That man is Jack, the same person who lured them here with the promise of gold. Because there was a hole in the ship and it was slowly sinking, Jack knew that only a few people could save it from going under. So he cleverly brought them here to fix the ship, using them to achieve his own plans. Now that the ship is completely repaired, Jack no longer needs these people. He plans to kill them all. Realizing this, Murphy remembers that they had locked their team leader in the tank under Jack's influence. She runs to save him, but the tank is already filled with water and the leader has died. Murphy tries desperately to break the tank's glass, but it is too strong and she cannot save him. Afterward, Murphy finds one of her teammates, Dodge, and tells him the full truth about Jack. She instructs Dodge to shoot Jack wherever he sees him and says that she will go look for another teammate. A little later, after Murphy leaves, Jack appears in front of Dodge. Dodge tells him to stand still and not move. Jack realizes that Murphy has revealed his secret. He then tries to trick Dodge and grab the gun from him using his cunning. Dodge quickly fires his gun at Jack, sending him flying back. Dodge goes closer and thinks Jack is dead, then leaves the place. But Jack is not actually dead. Meanwhile, Murphy goes to look for her remaining teammate and discovers that he has been killed in the water. Now, everyone in Murphy's team is dead except Dodge. Realizing this, Murphy decides to destroy the entire ship. She begins placing bombs in different parts of the ship. Soon, Dodge arrives and tells Murphy that he has killed Jack. Murphy replies that Jack cannot be killed so easily because he is not human but a demon. She explains that they must blow up the whole ship so Jack can never trap others like them again. By destroying the ship, all the souls imprisoned there will finally be freed. Dodge angrily tells Murphy that they should not blow up the ship because all the gold will be destroyed and they will have to return home empty-handed. Murphy replies that the gold is actually Jack's trick and they would never be able to take it anyway. She insists that the ship must be destroyed. Realizing that Murphy will not change her mind, Jack reveals his true form, showing that he is no longer human. It becomes clear that Jack had also killed Dodge. He tells Murphy that their work is similar. The way she collects lost ships from the sea, he collects trapped souls. Jack explains that he was once human too, but after committing many sins, he was given this task. Now he is a soul collector and needs the ship for his work. He warns Murphy that he does not want her to blow up the ship, but he gives her a chance to decide. Jack tells Murphy that he won't kill her if she agrees not to blow up the ship, but Murphy ignores him. Furious, Jack attacks her with an iron rod, knocking her down. As he moves forward to finish her, Murphy shoots an arrow at the bomb's remote and immediately jumps into the water. A huge explosion destroys the ship. The blast causes the ship to sink, and Murphy gets trapped under the water. She begins to panic as she struggles to breathe. At that moment, Katie's spirit appears, grabs Murphy's hand, and guides her to the surface. When Murphy reaches the top, she sees that all the souls trapped in the ship have finally been freed. Murphy struggles to the surface and sees all the souls from the ship returning to their real world. These souls had been Jack's slaves, except for Katie. Her soul was pure, which is why Jack could never fully control her. Katie's spirit had been helping Murphy all along. Murphy floats on a box in the sea and is eventually rescued by a passing ship. When he is taken to the port, he notices from his ambulance that Jack is still alive. Jack is transferring all the gold from the ship to another vessel, planning to use people's greed to trap more souls and continue his evil scheme.